Alright, he's Meg here. It's the next day, and we're gonna go finish putting this battery together, alright? So, in the last episode, we installed, I crafted, okay? I crafted these battery bars here, okay? They look nice. I like it. Very good. Can you believe it? This was just a pipe before, okay? Honestly, I think we could have gone with the thinner pipe. I think we should have used a 3/8 pipe, so it would be about that thick, okay? Now, I don't know how conductive these are compared to these. I'd imagine they're very similar, that's my guess, okay? Yeah, these are copper. Okay, so what we got to do now is we've got to find out, we've got to connect our balance leads, okay? So the way this works is, let me get the manual. So I kind of figured out how to do it, but we'll go over it real quick. Oh yeah, here we go. Wiring instructions for a 13 BMS as an example. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to follow that. We're just going to use this. There's a very basic diagram right here. All right, so right here is the BMS, and then you got your balance connector right here. Okay, so really we're not supposed to have it connected to the BMS. When we solder, yeah, when I don't know, whatever. Just make sure when you connect everything, don't connect it to the BMS first. Okay. So here, okay, so there's a black wire and then there's a red wire, all right? So the black wire is going to be connected to the first to where the B negative is, okay? B negative is right here. As you can see, it's blue in the picture. It's also blue right here, okay? So this is our B negative right here. It's going to be connected to the negative right here, battery negative, okay? Our battery positive is right here. All right, so we will only be connecting one thing to the battery positive. All right, that's our balance lead. Okay, and then your number one string here. Okay, it says string here. So number one string, the next wire over from the black wire. All right, let me pull this. Let me pull this out so you guys can see. What the heck? There's a little clamp on it. I was just gonna pull it, but it broke it. Okay, so if you look here, there's a black wire. All right, that goes to your first battery. That goes to your battery negative, where you put the battery negative for the BMS. Okay, this exact same wire. All right, and then the next wire is your number one positive. Okay, that's positive one. All right, and this is positive. The next one is positive 2. Okay. The next one is positive 3, and so forth until you get to 8, okay? Because we have an 8S battery, okay? If you had 14 batteries in parallel, then you would have 14 of these, okay? I think this is for a 13 series battery, okay? So yeah, so this is going to be, well, once again, this is going to be your battery negative, all right? Where you're going to connect your negative battery connection for the BMS. The next wire right next to it is going to be your balance lead for battery number 1, all right, or the same battery where your negative is connected to, but it's on the positive, okay? And then number 2, okay, so number 2, this is the number 2 one right here. I should probably label them. Number 2 goes to here, all right, to positive 2, all right. Number 3 will go to positive 3, and I have to say, HadesOmega did not plan it. I was just kind of playing Tetris with the batteries, and it worked out really good. Okay, so the way HadesOmega numbered the batteries is exactly the same way you would do the balance leads. Okay, balance lead 1, balance lead 2, balance lead 3, balance lead 4, 5, and they're labeled, you know, in that order. Okay, if I had done it in a different way, it would be backwards. Okay, so HadesOmega did it the way he planned unexpectedly. That's what I say. All right. Okay. So what we got to do now is we got all this pigtail wire here. We've got to figure out how much to cut. All right. So I'm pretty sure that our battery negative and our balance 1. Okay. I'm gonna call it balance 1. Got to be the full length. Okay. Because it's all the way here. Okay. So basically we've got to connect this, all right, and figure out how much wire we need to cut. All right, so I'm going to connect this right now. All right. Okay, so battery, this is battery negative 1. All right, we're not going to cut that at all. We could probably cut it a tiny bit, but I'm going to try to leave an inch or two just in case we need to shift battery around, whatever. I'm gonna leave like 2 inches. All right, so battery 1 we will not cut. All right. I mean, a P negative we will not cut, and the first positive balance we will not cut. Okay, so those will stay like that. All right, and then the third one is pretty close. I say we're gonna cut that much off, okay, and then we should be okay still. Let me get my cutters. Okay, I'm gonna mark. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bend it. Okay, I'm gonna bend it where I'm gonna cut it. All right, that way we know. Okay, so that's number 3. I'm gonna go grab number 4. Okay, 4 positive, right here. What I'll do is I'll go at right angles. Okay, so right around here is where we want to cut it, so we don't have like a lot of wire. Okay, I'm just gonna fold it like that. I'm gonna try to grab the next one. Okay, the first 2 we don't cut. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of hide them down there. All right. Number 2, I've already thinged it. We're gonna wrap number 2 around that terminal. Okay. Number 3. Oh wait. 2, 3. Oh yeah, I see. I messed up already. See. So this is actually number 3. I did the one for 4, so I messed up. See. So what I want to do is go this way and this way. I think this one we're not going to cut this one. Okay, this one is pretty far, so we're not going to cut this one. I'm going to go tuck this over here. I'm going to leave that one at its full length because it's pretty far still. This one is not too far. Yeah, that one's good. This one, yeah, this one not too. I'm going to leave that one at its full length. Okay, number 3. And I'm going to find number 4. And I'm going to double check this. Don't worry, I will double check this. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. This is 4 right here. Okay, 4 is the one that's really close. That's this one right here. So we're probably going to do the one that I thought that was number 4. Okay, I'm going to put that around there. Okay, and then I'm going to look for number 5. Okay, number 5, this is going to go straight down here. Probably around there-ish. Okay, I'm going to fold that one. Put that right there. I feel like I'm making like a bomb or something, man. Number 6. Okay. 6 is I'll probably run it around here and go up like this. Okay. And I'll make it a little bit longer. Okay, just like that. All right, that's going to be around there. Okay. This is number 7. Number 7 is right here. Okay. Number 7 positive. So right there. Fold that one. Wrap it around there. Doesn't want to stay. Okay. And number 8. Number 8 is this one right here, okay, the very last one. I think this one will probably go somewhere here, this way, and that way a little bit. So we'll cut it like right around, make it a little bit longer, right there, okay? Okay, so what I did is I bent the wires so it would so I know where to cut them. All right, but I'm gonna double check my work right now, and then if it's good, I'm gonna cut the wires. Okay. All right. Here's we go. Okay, so I've double checked my work and it looks good. So I am going to start cutting wires, all right? So number 2, just going to cut it where I twisted it, all right? Okay, this one is going to be long. Number 4 is this one right here. Cut this one here. Okay. Number 5. Okay. Number 6. Sure that one is 6? Well, whatever. I mean, I know I double checked them, so it should be good. I'm just going to cut this one. Okay. Okay, this one's over here. Okay. What about the number 7 one? I don't have no. I get the feeling I didn't cut enough wires. There should be like 3 wires that I don't cut. So that would leave me with 6 wires. I should have cut 6 wires. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing the 6th one. I didn't cut this one. I didn't cut number 7. Where is number 7 here? Here's number 8. Number 7. Here's number 7. Aha! There we go. So it's just really short. I didn't bend it enough, all right? So the number 7's right here. Okay. So there we go. I got 6 wires that I cut. 3 of them we didn't cut because I needed them full length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. I got them all. Okay, now we disconnect our pigtail, our balance lead connector. It's kind of a pain in the ass, man. It's got these it's got this freaking thingy here. Okay, you can't just pull it out. You have to squeeze this first, then pull it out. All right, and then so that's what we're working with. So now all we got to do is terminate these with terminals, ring terminals or whatever, and then I will label them after. Okay, I will put some what is it, masking tape on it, and I'll number each one. Okay, so we know which one is which. All right, but pretty much they're all cut to the specific length, so like it's kind of hard to put it at the wrong one. That's what I say. All right, here's me out. Okay, I got 9 of these bad boys. All right, so it's kind of like an open-ended ring terminal, sorta. I got these from Daiso. You don't need anything fancy for this, man. It's not going to carry a lot of power, okay? And then it's got these little silicone covers on it too. So we're going to slip this on. Once I'm going to solder each one. I'm going to crimp and solder each one, and then we're going to put this over it, okay? Pretty cool. All right, yeah, the wires are really thin, so this should be pretty easy to work with. That's what I'm going to say. All right, so I will show you the final work when I'm done. All right, here we go. So this is what the instruction says here. All right, we definitely want to follow it. Do not welding wire when BMS connected, okay? So disconnect it. All right, disconnect it from the BMS before you solder the wires, all right, and welding the wires. Alright, HadesOmega here, and here we are. So there's our harness right there, okay, for the balance leads. Okay, I got connectors on all of them, and then so we just need to plug that in and get all that situated. But first, before we're gonna do that, I'm gonna go make a battery lug, okay, or a battery terminal for the P minus, okay. So B minus goes to your battery, and then P minus goes to your loads, okay, the inverter, pretty much. All right, or where this one is actually going to connect to is the shunt, okay. I've already think. So what I'm going to use here is a 1/4 inch bolt, okay. That's what I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do is drill a 1/4 inch hole somewhere here, all right, and then there's going to be a bolt. There'll be a thing sticking out here, okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, the reason I went with a 1/4 inch is because it fits this, okay. It fits it just fine, if I do say so myself. Okay. That's the reason I chose that one. So I'm gonna kind of see where we can put it. Maybe just like right here is good. Yeah, just connect it right there. Okay, and then they'll be like one on top of each other, basically. Okay, let's see here. So I want to get it so this will fit in here, so there won't be anything sticking out here, okay? And then we could put electrical tape on it or something. Yeah. Okay, so somewhere like right here is good. I will go get this guy. Okay. Yeah, somewhere right here is good. Okay, I marked it. I'm gonna go drill it. Okay, just make sure there's nothing on the other side that could get damaged. Okay, there's a hole there now. I don't think it's big enough though. Okay, I'm gonna make the hole a little bit bigger. Okay, does that fit now? Yes, okay. Perfect, almost perfect. I don't know if I can get a socket in there. It's actually a little bit too low, unfortunately. That's fine. I think it's fine. What I could do is make it a little bit bigger. Let's put the hole a little bigger. It's like perfect size right now. So what I'll do is I'll elongate it upwards. Okay. That way I could adjust it a little bit. Let me go get a socket. Okay, so it takes like a 13 millimeter. It's kind of hard to get it in there, but you can get it in there. Okay, that actually works pretty good. It's perfect. Okay, maybe I might want to get a shorter one. Let me see. Let's see what it's gonna look like. Yeah, this is kind of too long. Let me get it longer. A shorter bolt. Oh, you know what? This isn't a 1/4. This is like a 3/8 or something. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that'll fit. What I can do is add some washers to it, so it doesn't stick out. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shorten the bolt. It's a little too long. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, it sticks out quite a bit. so I'm gonna cut it in like half, or I'm gonna grind it till it gets down to half. All right. Oh, I may have cut it too much. Hold on. Okay, I've shortened the bolt quite a bit. Maybe too much. It's okay, I got extras just in case. I may have cut it too much. Yeah, that looks that might be okay. Maybe I cut it too short. Alright, so yeah, let me go vacuum this. I got all this plastic stuff in here. Stick it through the hole. Connect P negative to it. I may make a make a little bit longer bolt. Yeah, I think this is too small. I want a little bit of the bolt to stick out of the nut, is all I want to say. Okay, I made a slightly longer one. Okay. Okay, yeah, like I said, I wanted a little bit to stick out the end. I think that's fine. Alright, another thing before we bolt this sucker in, we're going to install the temperature probe here, okay? Okay. I'm going to show you how to install the temperature probe on this BMS here. Alright, so there's a... Let me disconnect this first. Okay, so before we connect everything, we're gonna go connect the temperature probe. Okay, so there's a little port right here. It says NTC. I think that's the temperature probe. it's the only one that this one will fit in. Okay, so that's how I guess which one it is. All right, it's this one right here. It's kind of hard to get in there too. There we go. Okay, so I got that on there. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to tape it to the side of the battery right here, okay? As soon as we as soon as we connect this thing. That in there. Connect this. Okay. The nut in. Okay, not too tight right now, okay? Because we're still going to take it off again. Okay, and then I kind of have to figure out where I want this. I'm gonna say I'm gonna tape it right here, okay? Okay, I'm gonna tape it. I'm just gonna tape it right here at the edge. All right. It could be anywhere, man. I think. Ideally, I would think you would probably kind of want it in the middle of the batteries, all right? But we're gonna take it from the one outside here. The probe they give you is not very long, okay? So you don't really have much choice of where you can put it. That's what I want to say. Okay, so I'm gonna, or we can just leave it down there. Let's just, well, that's fine. I know HadesOmega can't make up his mind where he wants to put the probe. All right, right there. All right, just like that. It's kind of like at an angle a little bit. Perfect. Okay, I want to push this down there, into there, as much as possible. I think we're just going to leave it loose like that. Okay. Okay. HadesOmega feels that that's a lot of live terminal or conductive material out in the open like that, so I'm going to put it like that. The bottom one I'm not too worried about, but you know what? I'll put another one. So I'm going to flip this guy over. Oh yeah, the freaking temperature probe. Take it out again. Just pull this out again. Okay, I'm gonna go tape this. Now the foam is insulating this one, so I'm not too worried about this one here. Okay. Yeah, the foam is insulating this one. So. Okay, plug our temperature probe back in. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go connect the balance leads. All right. Yeah, I know I should label these. Anyway, battery -1 goes here. I will put this one on lightly because we still got to put this on there. So, okay. Actually, I'll put them all lightly so we can adjust them. All right. Okay. This is the next one is +1. Oh yeah, I don't have to take the bolts out all the way. I just realized that. Okay. And then this one is positive. Whoop, 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 hold on. That was 8. So you can see why I need to, okay, so the shortest one is 7. Okay, put this one in here. And this is positive 8. That's gonna go right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go double check my work real quick. I might want to move some of the wires around to make this neater. It's just quite a spaghetti mess here. So B negative. All right. This one is number 1. Positive. Ooh. 1 positive. Okay. 2 positive. Okay, 2 positive, 3 positive, 3 positive, okay, 4 positive, okay, 5 positive, okay, 6 positive, okay, 7 positive, whoa, 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 hold on, 7 positive. This was 6, right? This is 6. Okay. This is 7. Okay, 7 positive and 8 positive. Okay. I think I got it. I think it's time to plug it in. All right, guys. Wait. Okay, so I'm going to tidy this up a little bit. Okay. That's the final final routing. Okay. This one I kind of have to leave it as long as possible because it's the farthest one. I can't. It's like kind of, I can't do anything with it. Okay. So most of them I left them in place. I'll just tape them down to make them look a little straighter, a little nicer. Okay. This one I tucked under the foam here. I think one of them I put like between the BMS and the battery. Okay. So yeah, that should be it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to label each one. All right. So just in case if I want to take it apart sometime, I'll know which one is which easily. Okay. So basically, I'm just gonna make a little square. Okay, nicer than that, man. Come on. I know, right? Make it look. You gotta make it look nice, man. Come on. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do that for the rest of them. Speed the video up. Okay, done putting the tape on them. So I should count 9 tapes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, good. So now I'm gonna double check it, just to double check it one more time before we plug it in, and then we'll tighten everything, and then we'll plug it in. All right, all right. Okay, so everything looks good. I'm gonna go label all the tapes. So we're good to go. Now we're going to go tighten the terminals down. They're not that tight. I'm not putting a lot of torque on it. It's still moving. Okay. All right, that should be it. So now what we're gonna do is we'll connect the balance leads. Okay, balance leads are connected. Now we're gonna connect our B battery minus. Okay. Okay, battery minus connected. We'll put the -1 back in. Make sure that's good and tight because we're not going to be touching this one anymore. Okay. And that should be it, yeah? Okay, so I don't know if it's active yet. I think there's something we got to do to make it to wake it up. But I'm going to tighten this a little bit by hand. I'm going to go get our voltmeter here. Okay, I'm going to check battery negative to positive, yeah? Positive is right here. There we go. 27.64 volts. All right. So there is, wait. No, this is wrong. Right here. There we go. Okay. So there is power going through the BMS right now. How do I know the BMS is on? I don't know. I don't know, but as long as there's power coming out the other end, then we're good. Okay, so right now I got the positive lead on the, yeah, you can see it. I got the, oh, let me put the light on. There you go. I got the positive lead on the positive terminal here, all right? And then I got the negative on the P negative, okay? So that means there's power coming from here, it's going through here, and it's connected to here, okay? So I think that's good. Yeah. So guess what? This battery is done. We finished it. Woohoo! All right, so 27.64 volts. It's fully charged. That's it. There's nothing else to do. The temperature probe is on there. I got all the balance leads on there. All right, and then yeah, so I wish there was a way I could check it. This isn't the smart one, so I hope it's all right. But yeah. Okay, so now what we got to do is I've got to put this on top of the refrigerator where we're gonna mount it somehow. I got to carry it on over there somehow, and then yeah, and then we got to go make the final connections. All right, so we're gonna make a battery wire. All right, we're gonna make a battery wire with using these to connect the positive here to the breaker. Okay, that goes to the inverter. And then we need to make another one that goes from this lug right here to the shunt. This one goes to the shunt. Okay, this one goes to the shunt, this one goes to the breaker. All right. Okay, so this is going to be the final tour of the battery, and then the next one will be the final connections, okay? So we're pulling 27.64 volts. I think it was close to like 28 the last time I checked it. That's fine. Okay. So our negative terminal is right here. Our positive terminal is right here. We have 8 batteries in series configuration, all right? This one's going positive, negative, 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 positive, okay? So this is our B minus, and this is our positive, okay? And then there's the BMS. We got it's a 8S BMS because this is a 8 series, this is 8 batteries in series. All right, this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, all right? I double checked them. And then there's a temperature probe down here, okay? Just to check to see how hot the batteries are. And then the P minus, B minus is connected to battery negative, okay? Yeah, there is a battery negative for the BMS. And then the P minus is connected to this bolt that I have connected here, okay? And then this is where the wire going to the shunt, okay? All right, so now I just got to get this over to the refrigerator. I'll let you know how that goes. Hopefully HadesOmega doesn't break his back trying to carry this 100 pound. Oh yeah, okay. So since the battery's done, let's go weigh it. So my guess, when we unboxed everything and we just threw it in there, it was about 100 pounds. All right, so we're gonna check how much it is fully constructed. Okay, so I'm gonna go disconnect all this stuff. All right. And then we're going to throw it on the scale. All right, first I'm going to check my weight real quick to make sure it works. Well, it's moving around a whole lot. I'm 177 pounds. I just drank some water too, so. All right, so I'm going to attempt to carry this on over on top of this without breaking my back. I'll put the scale, I will put it the opposite way, okay? And I will read it off to you guys, all right? All right, here we go. All right. Oh, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. Okay, I cannot see the number. I'm just gonna wait a few seconds and then we'll take it off. Okay. It is 105.6 pounds, all right? So it's just 5 pounds heavier than it was before. I'd imagine it's because, yeah, the wood is in there. Probably the wood added a couple pounds to it. And then there's the foam. I don't think the foam really added all that much. But then there's all the wires and stuff too. Okay, so 105 pounds is how heavy this battery bank is. All right. This is a, so it's a 280 amp hour, 24 volts, okay? And 8S configuration, 8 series, okay? All right. So this this battery bank can handle one 1C. That's 280 amps. Okay, you can draw 280 amps from this. Okay, it's suggested that you draw half of that though. Okay, I don't think we're going to be drawing anywhere near that. Okay, unless we get more inverters. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this over to the